Hey everybody, this is Jason from the Rogue Banshee, and today we're going to talk about the 4-pistol case from Cedar Mill Fine Firearms. Visit www.trb.fyi for our disclaimers, safety tips, and articles about the tools that we use in our videos. Cedar Mill sent me a case for evaluation. I'm going to evaluate this case based on water and drop tests, but let's see what they sent us. The handle is plastic, but it is rubberized in the area that you grip it. The handle moves freely with no binding. And there's a fairly large pin to hold the handle into the case. I like that the latches are a two-part system that makes it easier to open and close the case. The case opens to a 90-degree angle to help you load the case in confined areas. There's also 2 layers of pick and pluck so you can configure the case for whatever you're going to carry in it. There's also a top and bottom layer of foam so that you can use all 3 inches of the pick and pluck. The hinge pin has multiple connections to the top and bottom of the case. This reduces the chances of a case failure should it be dropped on the hinge. On the outside of the case, the hinge is very well protected against drops. The hinge pin is knurled, keeping it from coming out during a drop on the side. Because of the 2-part latch system, it's easy to close the case. The feet on the bottom act as stacking lugs so that you can stack cases up and have stability. Does the case hold 4 pistols? Yes, it does, but it does come with one caveat. As long as the pistols are in a compact or carry configuration, they will fit in the pick and pluck. If you have large frame pistols, you'll need to lay them flat in 2 layers. Since 2 of my test pistols are large frame, that forced me to use the lay flat configuration. This arguably gives me the least amount of protection for these pistols, but let's test with this configuration anyway to see what happens. For my water testing, I decided to use a box of 165 grain 40 caliber bullets. This box weighs just under 12 pounds. I figured that this was enough weight to sink the case. However, the case floated when I threw it into the lake. I added about another 5 pounds of rocks to the case and threw it into the lake again. Once again, the case floated. I added a few more rocks to the case, bringing the weight to about 22 pounds. This time, the case sunk to the bottom. I'm going to speed the video up so you can see all 30 minutes of it being underwater. It is unlikely that 4 pistols are going to equal 22 pounds. The 4 pistols that I'm going to test with only come in at just over 7 pounds. After a few minutes, I started to notice bubbles coming to the surface. You can see that when I opened the case, water did enter. I do have a theory about how the water entered into the case. When the case hit bottom, it did lean forward, which would shift the contents inside the case. With the excessive weight being on the lid of the case, this slowly pried the lid open a little bit on the sides, letting water enter into the case. In total, I got about 4 cups of water out of the case and the foam. I returned to the lake on another day and threw the case in again, this time with my 4 pistols in, and the case easily floated. My pistols came out completely dry, although there was a bunch of sand in there from when I put the rocks in from when I sunk the case. These pistols have been cleared, and there was no ammunition in the testing area during the drop test. The case was dropped at a height of 8 feet and onto solid concrete. For the drop testing, I did not use the pick and pluck to secure my pistols. This arguably gives me the least amount of protection for my pistols. Let's see how this works out. I dropped it on the hinges, the side, the corner, and the handle. When I dropped it on the handle, the cover of the pressure relief valve came off. I popped it back on and it stayed on for the rest of the testing. When I dropped it on the lid, I had a problem. The latches opened up and my pistols came out. I was wondering if this was a design flaw, so I decided to test with a case that I've had for over 20 years that has transported my pistols back and forth in the airline system. My pistols were laid out flat in this case as well. I put locks on this case just in case these latches came undone as well. Dropping this case on its lid had the same results. I placed my pistols back into the Cedar Mill case and locked it and repeated the test. Once again, the latches came undone. I don't believe that this is a design flaw, but a simple matter of physics. With the drop testing being done, I was curious to see how much weight one of these would hold. I'm about 280 pounds, and this case easily held me. Since the corners are naturally the strongest area of the case, I stood on the middle. I stood on the middle for about 10 minutes while I was writing an article for the website, and there was no signs of failure. As you can see, this case took its fair share of scrapes, dings, dents, and scratches. And it continued to perform. This is the final configuration of the case with all my compact pistols in it. The lid closes and all pistols are fully secured. Would I buy this case with my own personal money? Yes, I would. After all, I did put over $2,000 of my own personal pistols into this case. Dropped it from a ladder, threw it into a lake, and stood on it. This is Jason with the Rogue Banshee. Thank you for watching our video today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you'd like to support us for free, please shop using our affiliate links on our website, www.trb.fyi. Hey everybody, this is Jason from the Rogue Banshee. Hey everybody, this is Jason from the Rogue Banshee, and today we're going to talk about the 4-pistol case from... Hey everybody, this is Jason from the Rogue Banshee, and today we're going to talk about the 4-pistol case... God, look... It's going to suck later today with all that snow and sleet. Hopefully it'll stop. Hey everybody, this is Jason from the Rogue Banshee, and today we're going to talk about the 4-pistol case from Cedar Mill Fine Firearms.